Hello and welcome to the stream. Oh, why is it not Friday? Which is hello everyone, welcome on in. LJ, hello girl, welcome, hello Penelope, welcome on in. I so read that as time for more dodgy paddling. I'm like, I know I'm not good at swimming, but come on. And then I realised it was doggy paddling. I was like, oh. Yeah, I know I said it on Monday. I kind of wished it was the case then. It's been a hell of a month this week. So yeah, it's oh yeah. So just trying to get stuff sorted and keep my head clear and stuff, and all sorts. It's been a hell of a year this week too. Yep. So, yeah, we're going into Subnautica Below Zero. I took a look at what was needed to wrap up Subnautica, and it would probably be about 10-15 minutes worth of stream. I was just like, yeah, no. So, you haven't missed much. You know, we deactivate the giant gun. We jump into our, deactivate the giant gun. Wave goodbye to the cuttlefish. Jump in rocket, fly back to Earth, and not be allowed to land because we have to pay off the amount that we owe because we used all the stuff that we used to build the base, yada yada yada. As mentioned during one of the automated calls, it all belonged to Altera, so they were basically like, oh no, you owe us. The usual corporate bullcrap. So yeah, I'm heading into Below Zero, which, yes, I have played years ago, but it was like an early release version, and I think they've changed up a lot, so a few things that I remember probably aren't going to be at all relevant or in the right place or whatever, so it's essentially a new playthrough. So if you do know anything about the game or anything like that, just, you know, if I need help, I'll call out for it. But otherwise, you know, let me make my mistakes and I'll make my own fuck ups. Must be a spin-off company from Wheel and Yutani. Yeah, it's essentially just think of it in that respect. It's very much that whole corporate bullshit. You know, and it's one of those things where it's like you get to the end and it's just like a kick in the teeth, and you're like, shall I just go back to the planet and live there? You know, why not? That's essentially what we're doing here. From what I know about this, it is going back to 4546 Bravo. It's just we're in a bit of a colder place. So let's click on over to the game screen. This is what I got. So yeah, these are the little penguin things, and these two keep face planting. That's a lot of the squeaking that you hear. They're weird. Very, very weird. But we shall find out what they are, and all that stuff. Start new game! Okay. So we've got survival alone on 4546 Bravo whilst investigating the death of your sister. Freedom, like survival, but without hunger at first. Hardcore, survival mode, only one life, no or two alerts. Creative, build anything, yada yada yada. And custom to set me on. We played on survival last time, so we're playing on this time. We shall see how it goes.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
We've got a voice and everything.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Hello? The door doesn't open! F8! The door doesn't open!
Welcome to 4546 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Woo! Wait. I've got breasts. Holly. Give me my breast back. No rush, Holly.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Oh. So they heat me up. Weird plans, but you know, as you can sort of see now in the yeah, I haven't covered anything important. In the bottom left, where the oxygen normally is, it's now a temperature gauge because we're in somewhere really, really cold. We'll have to scan them in a moment. Hey, boomerangs.
Oxygen.
Found the drop pod.
Ooh.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Notice of death. Dear Mrs. Ayu, on behalf of Zeta Landon, 4546 Bravo Robotics Section Leader, and Indra Cormac, President of Altera Transgov, I regret to inform you of the death of Samantha Ayu. She died on planet 4546 Bravo, regretfully as a result of injuries sustained in an accident arising from her own negligence. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. While further details are unavailable at this time, you will receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperation concerning your responsibilities as next of kin with regards to repayment of damages and legal fees. If you have any questions, you may file form Y7Y-SS-SU49U2K, and your query will be addressed in sequential order. Sincerely, Emmanuel Desjardins, 4546 Bravo, Communications Liaison, Altera Transgov. So yeah, that gives you an indication of what they're like. You know, her sister's dead, and they turn around and like, well, your sister's died, but you've now got to pay the fees. Has Altera been watching your control streams? Quite possibly. The water is, yeah, so the water is warmer. Which is strange to me. I would have thought it'd be colder, but question mark? I have no idea. Maybe it's just severe wind chill.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Alterra, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato.
You have a potato?
Potato. Listen, I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower is as easy to spot as Lil said.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, alterrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you. Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Alterra is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kind of glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about XenoWorks getting bought. Sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Alterra family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Hey, all Seba. Welcome. I'm sorry, there's only one Alterra I know of, and it's not this. Mermaids.
New blueprint synthesized.
Lubricant. There's always time for lubricant. Yeah, I like the effect of the hail, question mark, coming in and hitting the water and going underneath. It's a kind of cool effect. Oh, that, yeah.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, But luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazanto's 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Yeah, I have a knife. That's a battery in titanium. To create the battery, it is the ribbon plant, which I should now be able to get because I've got a knife. I just need to figure out where the fuck a ribbon plant is. Okay. There's a battery in glass, so I need batteries for stuff. Right, okay. Got one. Instantly forgot what I was going for. Ribbon plants. That's going to be creep vines. You're back again. I mean, you know, of course it is. It's the moon orbiting this planet. Yeah, creep vines. Don't give a hoot about creep vines. You, come here. Thank you.
New creature discovered.
Bladderfish.
New blueprint synthesized.
I probably should be catching fish for food, you know. Fish is food, not friends. Wait.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine, Seba. I'm gonna happily just explore and figure shit out on my own. What are you saying I can make there? An air bladder? What the fuck? Emergency flotation device. Ooh. That's new. Depending on which pole we're at, it's the Aurora Borealis or the Aurora Australis. Let's see how I go on the navigation. Usually I'm okay, but then again, this is very more of a 3D.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Being a very 3D world to go around in, it's a bit hard to keep track of where I'm going. I think we might find more cuttlefish. I hope we find more cuttlefish. Copper ore. I have got precisely 2 of. Awesome. Oh wait, take the titaniums, because then I can go into this, go to this, go to this, go to that. And then that.
All right, I have a scanner.
Oh no, scanner even. Scanning at last. Okay.
In goes the battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
The pink narrowleaf. This grass-like species grows in small clusters near coral bridges. Oh shit, we're still breathing. Scan. The twisted mandrake. The twisted mandrake grows in temperate coral zones. Its leafy canopy photosynthesizes sunlight while providing shade to the bulbous structure beneath. I might as well get one of these going whilst I go and hunt for
Robin.
more.
I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything.
I need more of them
I can't really talk about it either.
thingamajiggy
Oh,
volumes.
and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry. Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
The bullseye shroom. Bullseye shrooms are harvestable fungi found growing near coral bridges. The mushrooms are noteworthy for their thick, meaty caps. These caps manage to produce a small amount of chlorophyll, which makes it capable of some photosynthesis, but the mushroom still gets most of its nutrients from dead matter on the seafloor.
Oxygen.
Yep, owned by Wayland. Oh yeah. Hey guys, we found this strange alien thing. What do we do with it? Weapons. Shelf coral, a type of stony coral commonly found growing along rocky ledges. Stony corals have hardened biocomposite exoskeletons. The coral's polyps continue to grow upwards and outwards in thin layers, creating the grooved shelf appearance. Hoi. It's kind of penguin. Hello, penguins. The penguin. Bird-like creature hunts small fish below the water, huddles in packs on the ice above, consumes small prey and regurgitates them for its young. Retractable tail and claw.
Weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Cool. Retractable tail and claw allows for fast evasion of predators underwater and maximum grip on the ice. Sharp teeth concealed inside beak can tear chunks out of aggressors and prey alike. Huddles in packs of surface for protection against the cold. You know what? It's cold. I'm gonna go under. I was looking for those thingamajiggies, weren't I? Jeez. This game is great for people with ADHD because you just go off on one thing and disappear off doing another thing, and it's like, what was I doing again? Oh, yeah. Something flag up for me to scan. Probably. Oh, the coral bridge. Okay.
Oxygen.
That's what I need to breathe. ADHD. '34th birthday? Congratulations for making 34 revolutions around the sun. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, don't want to do that. God damn it. Oh. Delicious. Quite possibly nutritious. Oh, I never read the entry on. I'm going to try and keep on top of all the entries. Limestone crop, titanium and copper source. These unusual geological structures form around titanium and copper deposits distinct to this planet. Closer analysis reveals the stone around the metal has hardened against erosion, but the mechanism remains unknown, and I'm going to need to get some oxygen. The coral bridge. Coral bridges are formed by rapidly growing coral polyps that exhibit the thigmotripism. We'll fix it in post, Jerry. Which causes growth in response to stimuli, or when touching a solid object. Coral bridges grow in thick, twisted patterns that anchor onto rocks or other coral. The underside is covered in colonies of blue barnacles. Yeah, I'm not going to dive anything yet. So the Arctic Survival Almanac on arrival. Welcome to Adventure Mode, Xenoworker. You have arrived in an Arctic climate. Your great expedition begins. Your Xenoworks PDA is equipped to monitor your temperature and vital signs. Since you have downloaded the Arctic Survival Almanac, it will also dispense advice from time to time. For the benefit of future adventurers, your device will also record observations and findings you make. The survival checklist. Number 1, retreat to a safe environment. Oh, stop freezing. Administer first aid if required, retrieve emergency supplies if available, survey the environment for threats and resources, find or construct a reliable habitat, construct necessary survival equipment using the habitat's fabricator, locate other survivors using line of sight on the radio, maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. We shall warm up by swimming in frigid water. Don't know how this works. Yeah, I forget about to scan you again. Bladderfish is a noodle herbivore. It appears mostly defenseless and bears little resemblance to the other life forms around it. It's got a semi-permeable bladder. Bladderfish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane which surrounds its spine like a bladder. It allows it to remove and consume organic particulate caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. I also need to adjust my breathing.
Oxygen.
I wish it paused when I was in the menu to read these things. Open-ended vascular tubing can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low-velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats and practically immobile at night, its only identified defense mechanism is composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. I was going to do another one of these to read, didn't I? Yeah. The surface. Adventurers exploring the surface in cold weather climates are advised to take additional precautions. High winds can result in rapid onset of hypothermia. Keep an eye out for natural shelter or restorative hot springs. If wearing a standard issue AEP suit, bodies of water may provide safety from extreme cold. Unexpected detours occur. You never know how long you'll be away from home base. Remember to pack a lunch and a toasty hot beverage if possible. We can't say this enough. Layers! Investing in a quality coat suit is certain to pay dividends in warmth and safety. Remember, when in doubt, don't go out. Scan the blue barnacles. Oh, I can scan you though. Scaly more on the menu. A scaly moor anemone prefers shallow water and ample exposure to sunlight and exists in a symbiotic relationship with species of vibrant algae that live atop the anemone's trunk. These algae thrive in the sun and create a thin, scaly bacterial mat around the structure of the anemone, and they feed on other microorganisms that filter through the anemone's water space. Anemone. I cannot say that word.
All terra supply cache nearby.
Ooh. Okay. Aha! You even put it on a beacon. That's cool. I was hoping that this would be the stuff that I needed, but no, it isn't. Well, curse you, curse you. Start going back to the surface as we swim at a glacial pace.
Oxygen.
That is a rock. Oh, ain't climbing up that one. Okay. You got the. Wait, I can pick up what? I can throw snow?
Seek fluid intake.
I can throw snowballs. Snowball fight! Yeah! You want me to drink something, right? Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Awesome. Right. Let's continue looking for. What I need you. Come here. 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 Come here. Here. Oh. I'm gonna scan you. Come here. And then I'm going to pick you up because you're going to be my lunch. I don't
New creature discovered.
trust you.
Oxygen.
Hey, portable water, come here. 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 Where's your mate? Here.
Oxygen.
That didn't sound nice.
Oxygen.
What the? Oh, it's a storm. Okay, cool. Just one more thing that's gonna kill me. Oh, that looks like a sea glide fragment. Let's scan that. You're closer. Come here, you. Ooh. Really need to get me a sea glide. You say you're an oxygen plant? Oh. 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 So they're like the brain coral then. Except... Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I'm going to assume it replenishes itself. I haven't just, you know, nuked the plant. Stolen its very life essence.
Oxygen.
Yes, yes. Oh, hello. Oh, boing. Oh, there's a...
New blueprint synthesized.
You see, I missed the old one with the way that she used to pronounce acquired. New blueprint acquired. Ooh, got a flare. Nutrient block. Skipping out on the water, I see though. Do I have any on me? I do not. I need to go make some. Hello. Cool. This seems like a bad idea to pick up penguins. Toodles! Ow. It's alright, I'll give it a good home. I think. I don't know. What am I doing with it? I came, I saw, I stole your kid. You like the new voice. Emphasizes vowels. Vowels. Them two as well. I mean, is it kidnapping if I intend to give it back eventually? Really? I'm a scientist. I'm supposed to take things. It's the nature of the role.
Seek fluid intake.
Roger. Seeking intake of fluids. I mean, do you intend to give it back? I mean, ideally, yes. It'd be nice to. It's not like I can turn it into meat, so... I don't know what I can do with it. What?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Nope. Oh well. Let's play hot potato. Who wants a penguin? Should be able to use it as like a sea glide. Where did I get this one from? Hey kid, where's your home? Yeah, your home, not my home. Yours. Oh! There's a flat piece of land over here. I'll go throw it down there. Fed one to the bioreactor. Oh, that thought hadn't even crossed my mind yet. One second, kid. I mean, I'd hope so. They've got a fair bit of biomass to them. Speak light. Da, 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 da. I mean, that's just like proper science as well. Is you got to find out how long they last in a bioreactor. Now, my next question is: does this thing know what its parents are, or can I just chuck it in any pangolin and be like, "There you go, have a baby on me"? Attaboy, it's a girl. Atta girl, it's a boy. I don't think there's pangolins out this way. Hello, pangolins! They appear to have fucked off. Okay, so that's a way to go back. I have no idea what one of these is. I'm just going to go up to him and see what happens. Science! The sea monkey! Wait!
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby.
Get back here.
Oxygen.
You gonna give that back or do I have to slash it? Slash it is. just realized it didn't have it in its hands. And I'm like, where have you put it? Carol's in chat doing like, yeah, no worries, that's fine. Or with the game session. Hello. Did it drop it? Can you stop sneezing over everything? Twat basket, did it know how hard it was for me to make that scanner? It wasn't really that hard, to be perfectly honest, but I'm just kind of annoyed that it's run off with it. And I was going to feed you to that.
Oxygen.
But it chose the scanner. It chose death. Have you got it? No, you don't appear to have my scanner. I'm going to assume they're like the, Ooh, what's that? Oh, I can't scan it because the fucker ran off with my scanner.
Oxygen.
Yes, yes, computer, I know. Head this way, see if we can't find some miles lining. Is that your family? Science! Meow. Who wants a baby? Do you want a baby? Here, have a baby. Don't say I didn't give you anything. Are you naughty one? Are you in the timeout corner? I think that's the naughty one. Hello. Ooh, belly flop. That's gotta sting. Right, let's go make me... Oh, let's go see what I need to make the... Scoot. Then I'll make myself another bloody scanner. Cock juggling thunder cunts. Does this count as cheating? You giving somebody else a child? I mean... I technically didn't birth the child or have someone birth the child on my behalf. I just basically went up, picked up a child, went to somebody else, went, here, have a kid. You know, it's a perfectly natural thing to do. It's like, would you like a baby? And they were like, why would I want a baby? And I'm like, I don't care, have it. And they ended up with a baby. The circle of life. Right, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. Right, copper wire is what, 2 copper probably? 2 copper ore, right, okay. Lubricant I can get, that's easy enough, and then battery and titanium. So I just need some more copper ore. Let's get you for some lubricant. Lubrication. Uh-huh. Huh? Should I be worried? Probably. Oh. Well, you shouldn't make it work for me. That would have been really awkward. And plus, it's science. I am seeing what happens when I disturb the natural thingy-jiggy, diggly-leagy of life. Science. If not kidnapping, what else would it be? Science. So trust me on this. I know my science.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
I mean, you could be skeptical, but you know, I know what I'm fine. Everything's cool. I just realised that I want you on 1, you on 2. No, you on 3, you on 2. I've just got to keep an eye open for those grabby buggers. Right. I suppose I should have a look at that container that it's like, oh hey, by the way, there's a container out here. I do want to quickly check something. Can I... does it have a pause? Oh, I don't need to see the news. There's nothing interesting. It's probably going to be one of the annoying things. It's actually underneath the gameplay. Oh, PDA pause. No, that's what I want. Yes. Because then that should allow me to read things on the screen. Like the mischievous monkeys. Wait, that's just a thing we did. Right. So, pengling. Young penguins tend to huddle on dry land awaiting their next meal. Consume almost exclusively fish regurgitated by the adults in the huddle. They stay to the center of the huddle to stay warm and out of the wind. If separated from the huddle, the adults will become agitated and begin searching for the young penguins. So please don't do this. Well, why didn't you tell me that sooner? Wait, no, that's what I found out. Science! See? Science! I have proven the science. There we are. Science. Ha ha! Yeah, scientists. I still need to find where I put my lab coat, but science. Arctic peeper, a fast prey fish, camouflaged against the ice. Like the common peeper, it is fast and relatively intelligent, allowing it to survive in large numbers. Researchers note, don't like the auto-generated name, suggest ice clops. Yeah? You've seen me do science, and it's recorded. Science. The boomerang, a herbivore encountered in large numbers, found to frequent shallow waters and move in schools. Schools. Groups. Serrated teeth, suggested adaptation for grinding corals. Other herbivores are unable to digest. Twin fins. Unusually, this species' two fins are a cartilaginous extension of the skeleton. They are less prone to damage and provide superior propulsion, but also harder to grow back. The bright blue tips are in fact the ends of the digestive tract, where the luminescence of the corals it consumes is most focused. Most active during daylight hours and prone to flee on approach, boomerang can more easily be observed at night when its luminescence gives it away and it seeks the shelter of the seabed. The hoopfish. Small school mentality prey fish with a unique method of propulsion and a distant relative of the bladderfish. Rather than swimming, this lifeform uses a fine green antenna which encircles its body to alter the composition of the water in front of it, allowing it to sail into lower density space created. The purple-green coloration may be camouflage adaptation for mid-range light wavelengths, possibly indicating the hoopfish is more active at dawn-dusk behavior. While schools of hoopfish will form periodically and evade predators en masse, this behavior is more social than defensive, and lone hoopfish are often found hunting for food and displaying generally curious behaviors. Creepvine, a kelp species concentrated in large forests and shallow, sandy waters. Loose roots anchor the plant to the seafloor, from where it grows steadily towards the surface in pursuit of sunlight. The stem is fibrous and rich in iron, making it both a viable base material for fabrication of textiles as well as a basic foodstuff. The seeds, mature creepvine plants that have survived the predation of small herbivores, produce these bioluminescent seed clusters which may be knocked loose by currents or consumed and later deposited by predators. The embryo is surrounded by a thick oil and silicone layer which would disperse into the ground as the outer skin deteriorated. This may provide the seedling with the nutrients it needs to survive the low light conditions on the seabed. An oxygen plant. The oxygen plant produces a harvestable reserve of oxygen in its bioluminescent floating bulb. It is hypothesized that it attracts territorial air-breathing fauna, forming a symbiotic relationship that protects the plant from herbivorous fish. Redworts, a common plant adaptable to many different environments. The redwort is a staple part of the diet of many smaller herbivores. The ribbon plant. The ribbon plant contains a highly concentrated sulfuric acid and can be harvested for use in battery fabrication. The sulfuric acid evolved as an evolutionary defense mechanism to discourage fauna from eating the leaves of the ribbon plant. When harvesting the plant, the core must not be compromised in order to avoid creating an exothermic chemical reaction. But science! The violet bow, a common luminescent plant which grows in patches on the seabed. Mineral detector. Using a complex blend of electromagnetic field transmission and beta decay detection, the mineral detector is capable of identifying nearby resources and approximating distance. The two antennae emit an advanced pattern of waves to detect specific materials for mining. An ultra-bright display visually communicates distance to the target resource. Proximity alarms add an extra layer of information for finite spatial partitioning. Doobie-doobie-doo. Yes. Yes and yes. Okay. Don't forget where to post. Right, this way. The fuck? Brine wing, a medium-sized predator known to spit supercooled salt water to freeze its prey from afar. A large bladder on the brine wing's underside fills with seawater as it swims. Some water is filtered out through an internal membrane, leaving behind a strong saline solution. Two flat, transparent, extendable fins act as radiators, releasing heat and cooling the bladder's contents. The brine wing can then contract its bladder, expelling the supercooled brine and freezing the seawater to several meters away from it. Can you actually freeze brine? I thought the salt content would stop that. Could just be me. While warm-bodied life forms may suffer minor injuries on contact with the brine, it is not cold enough to freeze most vertebrates. The real danger is being helplessly encased in a block of ice, sinking ever closer towards the brine wing's jaws. What the? Oh wait, oxygen.
Oxygen.
Ha! Beat you to it. Let's have a look at the portal then. Titan wholefish rather than a Titan half-fish. Ow. The Titan wholefish, a large docile herbivore which emits oxygen and is defended by the small aggressive symbiotes which accompany them. Slow, stupid, and delicious. Complex gills line the inside of the hull, drawing cold water in and emitting a warm, oxygen-rich water in its place. Attracts symbiotes, which make the hullfish their home and fiercely ward off any approaching life form. Migrates more or less at random, feeding from nutrients deposited by the symbiotes. The Titan hullfish has evolved entirely beyond basic survival mechanisms like speed, intelligence, or hunting. It exists in a semi-permanent state of unreflective calm, swimming forward on impulse, fully trusting the complex ecosystem which supports it. A vital oxygen source, if you can reach it. Ow! Oi! The symbiote, a small, fast predator which nests inside the hull of the Titan hullfish and defends them at all costs. Symbiotes feed mostly on overconfident predators which attack the Titan hullfish. Expending huge energy reserves to move quickly and strike their targets, the symbiote is dependent on receiving additional warmth and oxygen from the Titan hullfish. Symbiotes lay their eggs inside the gills of the Titan hullfish. The waste left behind is absorbed by the Titan, constituting all the nutrients it needs to survive. Yeah, see? Oh, you escape. Come back here. Wait. Uh-oh. Anytime you want to, unfreeze yourself, love.
Oxygen.
Well aware of that, computer. For a second there, I thought you were dead. I mean, I was thinking that too. I was like, oh, me sideways. Salt. Oh, someone's doing vacuuming. Apologies if you can pick that one up. Oh, this is a bad idea. Yeah, let's get some oxygen.
Oxygen.
Yeah. See, look now, computer. Hang on a second. Give me a chance to get it myself before you turn around and start going. Oxygen. Gun straight for it. Health kit. Anything about
Oxygen. Uh-oh, wrong way. Oxygen. Go, gadget, swingy thing. Sploosh! Whoop, audio issues. Yeah, there's more. Ooh. Weather sure changes fast up here. Down here, wherever I am. Yourself. Ooh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Blow it out your backside. I see you. The sea monkey, a medium-sized and intelligent herbivore which shows great interest in other life forms and their possessions. More research is needed to understand this life form's behavior. Two finger-like appendages on each forearm are tipped with suction pads for basic object manipulation. This large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone and is possibly used as a ram, although this has not been observed. Sea monkeys roam the ocean almost playfully, largely fearless of predators, seen to form small nests where they hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Wait, give me your oxygen. Cheers. Casual scan for more fragments, but I doubt there's going to be many, if any, at all.
Oxygen.
Yep. Frostum, oh fuck's sakes. A frostum anemone. The frost anemone grows to the underside of frost ice floes and icebergs. The anemone's tendrils are covered in thin, stinging hairs that paralyze small fish and plankton that are broken down for nutrients. These tendrils should be trimmed to effectively harvest the edible heart. Anemone. You know I'm gonna forget that in like 5 minutes, right? I don't trust you. Got any food on me that's deteriorating? No, but I do have some water, so let's drink some of that.
Oxygen.
Bugger off, you. Oh, it's you twat baskets. Ow. So glad to see you made it into this world as well. Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Okay, let's see, what do I have? I mean, I could go for making a standard oxygen tank. Is that what I've already got? One would assume... Oh no, I don't. Okay. Fiber mesh I can get from creepvine samples. Okay, let's head back to base and I will get some creepvine samples.
New blueprint synthesized.
Roger that. bloody brat out here.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Right, so let's... I can't make it. A light stick, deployable lighting. Handy.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
Ooh, now got the
New
repair tool.
blueprint synthesized. The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
VIP breathing. Oh yeah, is that what we're calling it nowadays? Played too much Planet Crafter. I'm like pressing control to put items in. I'm like, wait, no, it doesn't do that in this. Alright. Need to go try and find more vehicle fragments. So let's go explore up this way. Now that I should hopefully be able to, you know, survive a little bit longer before she's like, oxygen. You require to breathe. Oh, it's course, that's fine. Seagull fragment, you give me some titanium. I will go for it. Ow! Flat baskets. I'm going to need a full dive for that. Ooh. I got an egg. Oh, wait, scan that. The sulfur plant. We know what these have. The sulfur plant. These plants appear to serve as nests for the explosive organisms which guard them. The plant petals are undamaged in the presence of the inhibiting creature, suggesting a complex co-development. The plant has evolved to feed on nutrients and minerals deposited within by the fish. Sulfuric deposits on the inner leaves provide an insight to the mechanism which the creatures explode. I mean, you know, again, not quite sure how that works in terms of, you know, a actual living creature. Radiant Civ Coral. You can bugger off, mate. This light-emitting plant is reminiscent of a sieve or a colander. Not really, I don't count days off it, but, you know, close enough for good work. Okay, what could I scan? Oh, this. Kelp root.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Right, give me a second, because that guy's going to get too close and I'm going to end up... Come on, come on. Oh, balls.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Cute. Oh, I should have scanned that. Oh well. What the fuck was that ninja star? The spinnerfish, a bizarre fish with star-like fins, which it spins to generate propulsion, capable of very high speeds in a straight line, slow, wide turning circle. Like other small prey fish, feed on a variety of seeds and grasses on the seabed. Yoink.
New creature discovered.
We're going to call it Steve. I am going to need to find me some more oxygen, because I'm going to die down here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep. Oxygen. Oh. I was going to say, aren't those oxygen fish a thing? Yes, if I can find them. Oh, you're a sea glide, but hey, I'll take the titanium at the minute. Oh, the battery's gonna die in this. The sea monkey nest. Sea monkey nests are large bowl-like structures made of packed sediment and plant matter. The sea monkeys use their wide, flat tails to pack the materials and form structure of the nest. Sea monkeys are natural curious creatures, often drawn to metallic materials, which they gather to reinforce the sides of the nest. Yoink.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Roger. There was a plant back this way. Mineral deposit contains gold and titaniums.
Oxygen.
Yeah. Show your beans.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, there's some positives to be said about oxygen. Right. What I need to look at doing is getting me some more materials to make batteries, because this is going to run out of battery power. I'm going to need to make some more batteries until I can, you know, actually start crafting a charging station for them. I mean, I can swap the battery out into the scanner. That's actually probably a good idea to do that now. It really struggles to keep above water. Yep. what stuff would have grown back. Right. You're gonna... Okay. Right, so need to try and find more motor vehicle stuff, which is back out over this way.
Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
We shall go there then. Hopefully I can find like a basher charger. I don't have the plans for already doing it. I'm just being foolish. No, I don't.
Sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Yeah, dot 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 dash 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 dot 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 is SOS. Morse code, yeah. Well, that sounded big. Probably. Oh. Hi there, fella. Don't mind me. I'm a little swimmy thing, short and stout. Not worth your time. Goodbye. I'm out. What the
Oxygen.
fuck are you? You look like you got a rock puncher. Okay, yeah, don't get hit by that thing. A rock puncher, a large crustacean which feeds on tiny larvae excavated from coral and rock with its powerful punching arms. Attracted to glow lava found in and around deep-sea rock formations, hardened chitin claws can thrust forward at close to the speed of sound to break rock and bone alike. Known to attack larger creatures which threaten its territory. Perfectly adapted to cave environments, its 6 legs adhere to walls and can propel it short distances through the water. Heavily armoured, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators. Avoid or redirect with food. Subnautica 2, aka how many times can Mancat say what the fuck? No, this isn't Subnautica 2, this is Subnautica 1.5. Subnautica actually tells you what you've got a chance of getting from and things, it's kind of nice.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
Roger. Luckily, I don't know what's good for me. That's why my diet is so shit.
use beacons to mark traversed territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
I mean, technically, if you're going down that route, it should be minus. That would be below 0. 0.5 is still above 0. Yep, I appear to be freezing my tits off in here as well. Okay. Ah, mud bath. Hey, baby, it's mud water. I'm in coffee. The blue scrub brush. The blue scrub brush is an unusual plant for this climate. Unlike other plants that manage to thrive in extreme cold, which typically grow close to the ground and lack leaves to prevent moisture loss, the blue scrub brush is tall, with a fur-like leaf. Within the hollow leaves are chambered pores which capture and store the sun's heat. Don't know what you're talking about, love. Thermal lily. The thermal lily is an unusual terrestrial plant typically found on cliff walls. During the day, it points its face towards the sun, absorbing thermal radiation and storing it internally. At night, the thermal lily's petals close to reduce heat loss, and it relies on heated storage to survive harsh Arctic conditions. Don't know how you can face the sun in a cave. Just saying. Hello. Ooh. Oh, I should have scanned that. Oh, I can scan that one. The crystalline sulfur, highly reactive, non-metallic element, usually found in abundance underground. Common applications include production of acidic compounds and combustibles, and exploding fish. Yeah, it's got 2% charge. We're still cool on that. We're still cool. Hey, how you doing? Meow. Horseshoe shrub. The horseshoe shrub is a terrestrial plant that thrives in warm conditions. Okay. Visual identification is easy due to the thick crown of leaves on its bifurcated trunk. The trunk has thick fibrous core that stores water for its fruiting body. Assessment fruit can be harvested and planted and should be a sustainable food source. What am I going to harvest? These nuts. Oh my god, they're huge. Haha. True, true. You do have a point there. But I'm thinking if it thrives in warm conditions, what the hell is it doing in cold conditions? No, it's not a rock I can actually break. Okay. Unless it's been planted here. A honeycomb fungus. The honeycomb fungus, this hardy fungus, erupts through the thick ice shelf. It sends a collection of it's got to be like one of those silent F's. It's a hyphae filaments that collect nutrients and moisture deep into the ice shelf until it hits permafrost. From there, the hyphae intertwine into a thick root-like system called the micellar cords. These mycelium effectively pull nutrients from the soil. Well, aren't you just awful? More sulfur, I take more sulfur. Forgot what I was gonna need it for, but I know I need sulfur for something. Oh, it was a repair tool, wasn't it? Ooh. Emmanuel's special request. Emmanuel gave me this jailbroken scanner tool thing and said, I need more showerheads. This should lead you to the necessary minerals. What? He also told me to keep it on the down low. I guess this is what a master's certification in applied geology gets you these days. A job as a glorified construction worker. I should have studied interstellar law like Dad said. I have to hand it to Emmanuel though. I don't know what he did to the scanner, but it does a great job at zeroing in on specific minerals. It's better than hoping I stumble across the right outcroppings. Inventory's got to be almost full. Oh, still got a bit of room in there. No. Don't think I can get higher up. Oh wait, no, I should be able to. There appears to be a radar dish up there. Okay, okay. This way, maybe? Question mark? No, it looks like that's going down, which is the opposite of where I want to go. Can I climb the hill? That looks like certain death. Let's go around and have a look. Definitely no upward. How are these things capturing light if they're on the inside? Oh my god, yeah. I don't want to fall in that. Just a hit. Right, okay, so there was another route out this way? Oh, it's a prawn.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Duh. Can I get a prawn suit like that? My last prawn suits were a bit shit.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. New blueprint synthesized.
Wait, I can actually just the one of them and I can make it? Awesome! I am going to rapidly run out of power in this thing though. Let's have a hunt around and see if I can't find anything useful like a battery. Fred's bed? Your mind is bed? Okay, I get the feeling I'm going to end up running out of power on this damn thing. Let's have a...
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with. But you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out. Although, she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes. But I guess that's normal, under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Stay off my lawn, shakes Pronsu Clock. Oh, just welcoming in. It's like a lot cooler prawn suit than I ever managed to make. That's prawn suit got eaten by the floor. Yes, I am well aware of that. It has now become part of the lore in this verse. We, anyone who investigates will find that. Just half-inch someone's shaving kit. I mean, probably not an idea to be filling the inventory with useless trash like that. Deeply. Keep an eye on the battery for this thing. The jukebox? Oh yeah! I can't wait to be able to not play any music.
New blueprint synthesized.
The map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
Sorry, we are somewhere there, I think. This is where it's like, hey, can you name these questionable, I think it's Greek symbols? Alpha? I think. Omega. Not a clue on the others. But I think that's Alpha. And that was definitely Omega. Yeah, I didn't study Greek symbols. Or whatever symbols they are. Scanning room.
New PDA data.
I wonder if I could have a snowball fight against the person in the suit. Sector 0 region scan. 2 active human life forms detected. Unauthorized habitat construction and vehicular activity detected. Recommendations: observe and prepare for possible intervention. Oh. Wait, is that me? Okay, I'm gonna have to come up here and stick something in there. Really need to get better at jumping.
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status? In progress.
Ooh, an executive desk. Okay.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important, positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
Lunch.
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frostpack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well-suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this mission is over, I'll come home for a few good months. And then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term separation success? I really think this could be a great model for us going forward, romantically and otherwise. Don't forget, I love you from the depths of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects. You know there's nothing I find more attractive.
Okay, that was a weird discussion, but then I remember they had like a whole... Oh wait, am I getting my games mixed up? In the first one, wasn't there like someone who was in a relationship and they had like a whole journal about a breakup? Something like that. I may be misremembering my games. I am very good at things like that. Every time you or someone says penguin, I'm reminded of Benedict Cumberbatch, who cannot say penguin properly. Penguin. Benedict Cumberbatch. Wasn't he like a Doctor Who? Or am I thinking somebody else? I just threw that, didn't I? I just threw that. Come here, you. I didn't want to do that, but we shall do that then. He did a Sherlock. That was close enough. Sherlock, Doctor Who, same thing. Okay, there's lots of, chance of gold on this place. I like gold. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, got stuck on this terrain there a little bit. Yep, Can't take that. Or that. Okay, the fun part comes in getting back, because there's a giant fish between me and going back. Really shouldn't dive headfirst into water where you don't know the actual depth. The Trinity Barnacle. I thought it was a tiny barnacle. Got my eyes. Trinity Barnacle. They can be found near sea vents and geothermal hotspots, often in clusters. They feature a thick catulum shell casing. Just call it shell casing then. That allow them to survive in warm water temperatures. Mature barnacles develop a triad of ocelli, which are rudimentary photoreceptors.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
Yo, I just remembered I need to swap you for that. Oh, hush, Falcon, hush, 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 hush. And you for that, and then... Oh! We're going this way. Unswimming.
Warning.
Oops.
30 seconds of oxygen
Keep
remaining.
unswimming. Far enough away, I think.
Oxygen.
He just wants a hug. It's fine. I mean, yeah, he probably does want a hug. You're absolutely right. They do want a hug, and I should not judge. But at this same token, generally those kind of things like to hug with their teeth. It's like a really overly aggressive hamster. You don't want to get bitten by them. I mean, truly, yeah. What's the difference between being hugged with someone's arms and someone's teeth? I mean, you know. What's a little bit of cannibalism between friends?
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? It didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Yes. Maybe. Oh, a thermos, an insulated storage receptacle for beverages, like tea. Awesome. Silver ore, table coral. Have I come across table coral? Don't think so yet. But I think that's what I can look to do on the next one, is if I look to make a habitat builder and actually start, you know, getting a habitat set up. You know, I have titanium for it. I don't get why I've got this shaving kit. Oh well. Oh well. Anywho. We shall leave that there. Oh. So yeah, that's Below Zero. It's Subnautica, more of the same, but with new stuff, like an actual, you know, protagonist that talks. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's interesting to come across things and be like, what am I looking at? What's going to happen here? And the fact that there's more ground-based stuff in this, it's just different. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. So I should pick it back up again next Wednesday. Be around about 7 o'clock again, give or take. On Friday, I should hopefully be streaming. No clue what yet. Although there was a bit of news that did come up, and I need to quickly check the date. He says calendar. So I think it was due to come out on the 3rd. Don't count, but the 13th. Might have been the 18th. 18th of October, mid-October, let's say. Should be clans, MechWarrior clans coming out. So we'll definitely be going into that. Because, you know, Mad Cats, finally. So I look forward to having a crack at that one. Friday, as I said, I might have a chat with a few folks, see what people want to do. Because I know that the original plan was we were going to do Space Marine, but that's kind of fallen through due to issues. So I might see if anybody wants to do something else. I could just move Control back to that. I really wouldn't mind doing Control again. I enjoy that. Finally, you can make jokes about playing a Mad Cat. Oh yeah, I can upset people whilst playing a Mad Cat because they'll refer to it as a Timberwolf all the way through. Which, it just reminds me as a kid in school, and I was writing on the windows that I got condensation on, and I was obsessed with the Mad Cat back then. As my friend rightly pointed out, he's like, that's all you ever do. He says, you just write Mad Cat. And he says, you want to do something decent like this, and you got up and wrote Timberwolf, not knowing that they were both the same thing. But because he'd played some of the earlier MechWarrior games where it was referred to as a Timberwolf and not a Mad Cat, that's all he knew it as, but that was his favourite mech. Whereas mine, I'd only ever really come across Mech Commander, and I knew it as a Mad Cat because, you know, filthy Innisphere. But yeah, just thinking about that then, it just reminded me of that as he did that, and I was just like, just realise you've put exactly the same as what I've done, just two sides of the coin. But yeah, no doubt, you know, playing that, I'll be saying a lot of Innisphere names because that's how I know a lot of the mechs. Whereas the game, it's a clan game, so you'll be all the clan names and all sorts of weird stuff. But it'd be interesting to see, because I know they've made the Mad Cat chunky. It's a weird thing. It's the initial designs that I've seen for it. It's a very chunky mech, and I'm used to the original Ralpartha sculpt, which is hilarious when you put it up against the more modern Catalyst Games Lab version of it, which is also different to the MechWarrior Online version, which I think is similar to what we're getting in 5. I think. I don't know. Anyway, that's just me waffling on about anything and nothing there. So yeah, I was talking about Friday, wasn't it? Oh my giddy aunt. Yeah. What's the saying? I don't have a train of thought. I've got a Roomborough thought, and it bumps into something and goes off on a completely different tangent. So yeah, Friday, I'll find something. I'll figure something out. Might just put a load of games into a Excel file and then get Excel to randomly give me a cell to pick. Random game generator, go. And see what I do. But yeah, I'll wrap this up for now. It has been fun. I look forward to going back into it again. I thank everyone for coming along to watch. I hope you all enjoyed. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. It's been a pleasure having you. Until next time. Toodles. Oh, just a stream of Excel itself. Excel is fun. I will admit, Excel was something that before my previous job, I knew I could put stuff in and add it up. I then was thrust into a position where I had to learn Excel on the fly, and it has been fun to learn. I'm not an Excel wizard, but I know what it can do and I know how to Google, and those two things are very important. But yeah, Excel is definitely, it's a fantastic tool, and just knowing what it can do and how to make it work is, I like mucking around and seeing what I can get sorted, and it's helped so much in my current role, to be able to know how to use it. So absolutely, Excel is great. I encourage people to go out and learn Excel. It's a slight bit of nerdery here, but it is fun once you get to know it. But also, yes, thank you very much for the follow-up there. I do apologise, I am literally wrapping up just to finish up for the evening. But yeah, we shall finish on Excel is awesome. Cheers, thanks so much. Catch you all later.